Hello and welcome to episode 90, and what I'm going to give you today will be 10 rules that my brother wrote and enforced for his Little League soccer team, girls' Little League soccer team, but they can easily translate to real life.
My name is Gary Vierheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges.
The first rule is called, I'll give them all to you. Number 1, smile when you run. Number 2, push on through. Number 3, get yourself free. Number 4, shoot and score. Number 5, on toes alive. Number 6, defense sticks. Number 7, throw to heaven. Number 8, help your mate. Number 9, play the whole time. And number 10, mark your men. What we'll look at in this episode is going to be number one being smile when you run. Effort, really intense effort, can sometimes be difficult. And this could be weightlifting, or this could be running, or this could be any physical activity, or studying. It can be difficult. It can tax you. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes attention, it takes focus. So it can be difficult. And when you find yourself slogging through or just enduring, that's the time to smile. Now, I've read a number of books by SEALs, U.S. Navy SEALs, on leadership management. And this one guy said, grin. It might be a grimace, like, but grin. It will improve things. And it's true. When I've been running and I'm doing my best to get to my mark, get to that target that I'm running towards, and this is really hard. If I just grin, might be a grimace, grin, or smile, that's even better than a grin. It makes me feel lighter. It helps me. It helps me with my attitude and with my focus on where I'm going and what I'm doing and what I hope to accomplish. So that's what I would suggest. My brother came up with this because he was on the track team in high school. And when we went to a 4-year high school, so he was in his first year, which was a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, his first year in high school. And the coach was named Mr. Gladstone. And behind their back, everybody called him Happy Rocks. Anyway, Mr. Gladstone. And Mr. Gladstone was pretty stoic, tough guy. He was also the football coach, but he was the track coach. And the kids would be running around in the wintertime around the hallways. And my brother would be running, he'd be, Mr. Gladstone said, "Hey kid, smile." So every time my brother ran by Mr. Gladstone, he was like, and he said that's where he came up with the idea, number 1, smile when you run. It does help improve the situation. If nothing else, mentally it helps you improve the situation. So laugh at the discomfort. Laugh at the challenge of being more comfortable. Then grin and bear it and do it. And remember, you start with a grimace, changes into a grin, changes into a smile, and if you're real lucky, into a laugh. When you're facing a difficult time, a challenging time. This can be in running, this can be in bicycling, this can be in weightlifting, this can be in swimming, this can be also when you're having a tough time studying. Just step away, laugh, say, okay, and go back to it. So from my brother Bruce to you, number 1, smile when you run.
Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.